Hey guys, it's Naz here. So I came across this jiu-jitsu match, and I feel like it's the perfect example of experience versus inexperience, or calm versus energetic. Let's go ahead and watch it, and it's only a minute long, and I'll give you my thoughts as we're watching it. I don't have the original audio for this, and then we'll rewatch it, and I'll try to do a more in-depth breakdown. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is a no-gi jiu-jitsu competition. Oh, he did a little calf kick. So in order for it to count as a sweep, I believe you need grips, and he, didn't have any grips and just kind of attempted a sweep. I think that's why he got stopped. Yeah, the guy in the blue shirt, he seems new to BJJ. I feel like he probably comes from a wrestling background. Oh, that's a nice little arm drag into the back take. He has the body triangle and setting up the rear naked choke. The He doesn't really have it. He has more of a neck crank and I would say like a jawbreaker. It's on the jaw, but I guess, yeah, it was more of a neck crank. It seems like it was enough to get the job done. But yeah, I feel like those are the signs like if it was somebody a little bit more experienced, they would know how to, immediately fight out of that position. Um, but yeah, that was really cool. Like I said, I think the person in the blue, probably maybe this is their first tournament. They seemed a little bit, I guess, anxious, maybe even nervous, uh, and that's understandable. Your first tournament is always very nerve wracking. Whereas the guy with the black shorts and no shirt, he seems way more experienced. It's probably a blue belt or higher. I would say blue belt. I feel like he could have probably set up the choke a little bit better. So let's rewatch it, and then I'll try to like give a more detailed breakdown of it. All right, so they're starting here. So yeah, already he seems very hyper. With all this extra movement back and forth, again, I think that would probably make sense for a wrestling match, or even if it was a fight or like MMA or boxing or something like that. That type of movement kind of would make sense. But in a jujitsu competition, a jujitsu match, there's no striking or hitting, so that doesn't really do much. You're just kind of wasting your own energy. And also, I wouldn't, jujitsu matches, I personally don't look at them as a fight because I feel like fights would involve some type of striking. Jiu-jitsu is more, it's a sport, but I see more as a game. I would think it's sort of like chess with, physical chess, and you're playing. That's why they call jiu-jitsu practitioners jiu-jitsu players. So but yeah, in this sport, all those movements are kind of just wasted. It doesn't really do anything. But here you can see he tries to go for a collar tie. He has one arm, one hook basically, and he's not really fighting for the other grip. But let's just see. He like let go, let's go. He's kind of bobbing his head, sort of fainting. But again, it's he's. I feel like he needs to calm down, and I also think he's trying to psych out the other player. And yeah, the other player is just very calm, just relaxed, and like he definitely knows what he's doing. So yeah, they're fighting for the collar tie. Um, okay, so he gets a collar tie, and then he sort of almost like it seemed like an arm drag, but he kind of just sidestepped into the back and just jumped on the back and then took him down, as you saw. And then now, as soon as he took him down, he put the body triangle. So the body triangle right here, he's locked in. So at this point, what he should try to do is sort of try to get to the center. So like position himself, like try to use his hips and legs and get himself to the middle. And then he can kind of put his weight and then slowly like slide down, or he can roll to the other side and then weaken the triangle and then fight from there. But right now, the guy with the no shirt, he basically has one arm across. He's doing an okay job, I guess, defending, with both arms here. But again, a more experienced person wouldn't really worry about that. Like this does hurt, and it's uncomfortable. But if you have experience, you can sort of fight through that. It's not gonna, make you go to sleep because the arm isn't on the neck yet. So yeah, you would just fight through, and even if they're squeezing super hard, it's also going to burn them out. So they could also just not hold it, with full strength forever. So yeah, you could definitely fight out. I would say like just roll to the middle or to the other side. Work on getting this body triangle free, and then you can fight the other arm. But let's keep watching. So right here, he peels. He has the arm. He's not really like he's not fighting this arm of the guy with the no shirt. So he's able to just kind of peel it off. And this isn't the best. Like a better defense would be if he had the arm under and sort of like this. Like that's one of the basic defenses you're taught, especially as a beginner, how to defend a rear naked choke. So like as soon as you get your back taken, you keep your chin down and you try to cover your neck, cover your arms. That way they have to fight through all of it. But if it's already on the outside, then it's going to be tough, but it's doable. But yeah, so he has the crank. Yeah, you see, like it's actually on his chin, and he sort of just cranks it. And like I said, it's uncomfortable, it's painful, and if you do it really, really hard, you can definitely damage. But it's not a choke. It's not gonna put you to sleep. So yeah. So I think that kind of just shows the inexperience, in my opinion. Um, he could have done a couple of things, but also I think, like I said, it's probably his first tournament, or if it's not his first tournament, it might be his first jiu-jitsu match. Like he has the movements of a wrestler. He even does the collar ties like a wrestler. So it is it's definitely hard once you compete for the first time. There's a lot of things that you think like you have a game plan, and then once you get on the mat, it kind of just disappears. So yeah, he's somebody new, but definitely much respect to both of these guys. It takes a lot to compete, no matter what sport it is. Especially if there's people watching and people criticizing, and uh, the adrenaline is it's crazy. There's a lot of pressure. So definitely props to both of these guys, and this was an awesome finish by the guy with no shirt. I believe his name is Nick Ortiz. I could be wrong. If you know, comment below. But yeah, awesome match. But perfect showcase for experience versus inexperience. Yeah, let me know if you guys like this breakdown. If I got anything wrong, comment below, share your thoughts. And yeah, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to try to do more content like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.